Hi, good morning everyone. Today we are going to discuss about the naturalism in education, which is a part of your TGPSC, Deputy DEO and DIETLecturer's syllabus. Let us start. Okay, here, introduction to the naturalism. Naturalism is a philosophical movement that advocates that nature is the ultimate reality. In education, it promotes the learning according to the nature laws and emphasizes the physical world over spiritual or supernatural explanation. So, naturalism emerged as a reason against the traditional education system that emphasized the rigid discipline and artificial learning environment. So, who are the chief philosophers and their definitions in naturalism? So, as you know, Jean-Jacques Rousseau. Okay, he is considered as the father of naturalism in education. So, he is the author of Emily. Okay, so that proposed that education according to nature, natural development, everything is good as it comes from the hands of nature. Everything is degenerated in the hands of man. Okay, and one more definition, Herbert Spencer. Okay, he advocate for science-based education and self-preservation, believed education should prepare for complete living. So education has its own object and formation of character. Then third one, it comes to the Maria Montessori. Okay, so she developed the child-centered approach based on scientific observation of children's national learning. So the greatest sign of success for a teacher to be able to say the children are now working as if I did not exist. So naturalism defines education as a process of natural development where the children natural interest and guide learning with minimum interference from the artificial system. If you want to, you can take this screenshot. And then, what is the characteristics and principles of naturalism? The core characteristics are, the main characteristics are emphasize on nature as the ultimate reality. So, learning through sensory experience, freedom for natural development, child-centered education, science-based approach to learning, rejection of supernatural explanation. So, what is the principles of naturalism? Follow the natural's law in education, learning by doing and experience is the main concept. Then self-expression and self-development. So, education according to the natural interest, not artificial interest. So, physical development as a foundation, then learning through natural consequence. These are the core characteristics or principles of naturalism. Then, what is the types of naturalism? One is physical naturalism, mechanical naturalism, biological naturalism. The physical naturalism is views nature as a physical matter governed by the mechanical laws. Education is focused on scientific explanation and material reality. So it promotes the understanding of physical world through empirical method and direct observation. Then it comes to the mechanical naturalism. So it emphasizes the cause-effect relationship in education, views human development as a series of mechanical process. So learning is a systematic and sequential based on stimulus and response mechanism. So biological naturalism, so it is a center on natural growth and development. So education follows the biological principles of growth. So learning aligned with the development, stages and recognize the individual differences. So the types of naturalism is physical naturalism, mechanical naturalism, biological naturalism. Then what is the aims and curriculum of the naturalistic education? It is one is a self-preservation, so developing skills for survival and self-reliance. Natural development, allowing the innate potential to uphold naturally. Then harmonious living, so cultivate living harmoniously with the nature and the nature laws. Then practical utility, learning useful knowledge for real life application. So example here, natural curriculum here, what is the curriculum? Science, biology, physics and chemistry. So these are based on naturalism. So nature study and environment awareness, physical education and health, practical arts and handicrafts, then language through natural communication. So this is left side about the aims, naturalist education. Then at right side you can see the what is the curriculum to be there as per the naturalism. Then what is the teaching methods and roles of the teacher? So the methods of teaching here, learning by doing, direct observation and experiences, field trips and nature walks, project based learning, playway method, experimentation and discovery. These are the methods of teaching. And what is the role of teacher? Okay, the teacher is a facilitator, not authority figure. So teacher is the observer of a child's nature interest, and teacher is the creator of stimulating environment. So teacher is a projector of natural development. So teacher is a guide who follows the child. Okay, what is the role of the child? Active participant in learning, self-directed learner, explore the natural world and constructor of own knowledge. So nature being with innate wisdom. So these are the teaching method, roles of the teacher, roles of the child. Then some of the criticism is there and discipline in naturalism. So naturalism advocates the natural consequence rather than artificial punishment. So children learn discipline through experience, the result of their action. So freedom within the boundaries. So the freedom should be there, but there is some restrictions. So self-discipline through natural consequences, minimal external control and respect for natural order. So limitations of criticism. See, this naturalism neglects the social and cultural aspects of education. It may lead to excessive individualism. Okay, here the freedom is given more. Overlook the importance of the structure learn. So naturally they learn as they like. So the structure learning is missing. Challenging to implement the conventional schools. So like traditional schools are ignored, may not prepare children for complex social realities. So I request you subscribe to Mohan's Teaching Corner and you're going to get the more educational content. So let us discuss some of the MCQs related to the naturalism. Here the MCQs are very important for you. So what is the core belief of naturalism in education? So what is the core belief of naturalism in education? So education must follow the child's natural development. Education should be based on religious text. C. Education must follow the military discipline. Education is passing about the exams only. So as per the nature, the core belief is that education must follow the children's natural development. The option A is the correct answer. Then, which philosopher is considered as the chief proponent of naturalism in education. He is also considered as father of naturalism. So options are A. Plato, B. Jean-Jacques Rousseau, C. John Dewey, D. Aristotle. The correct answer is John Jack Rousseau, considers the chief prominent naturalism in education. So the answer is B. Then, what does natura in Latin mean, from which the term natural is derived? So the options are A. Spirit, B. Birth or nature, C. Knowledge, D. Life. The correct answer is natura in Latin mean from birth or nature. The term natural is derived. The option is B. So according to the naturalism, what is the best teacher? Who is the best teacher? So the options are textbook, nature, parents, religious leader. So the answer is nature is the best teacher according to the naturalism. So which is the following is not the type of naturalism? A. Physical naturalism, B. Mechanical naturalism, C. Religious naturalism, D. Biological naturalism. The correct answer is which is not a type of naturalism. So the answer C. Religious and naturalism. And what is the emphasized in biological naturalism? A. Punishment and reward, B. Adaptation and survival, C. Religious natural, D. Computer learning. So adaptation and survival is the answer. So Herbert Spencer believed education should focus on A. Classical literature only, B. Spiritual development only, C. Utility and practical skills, D. Theoretical philosophy. So Herbert Spencer believed that utility and practical should be focused. So the answer is C. According to the naturalism, which role best describes the teacher? So A. Commander, B. Facilitator, C. Policymaker, D. Examiner. The correct answer is the teacher. The teacher is the facilitator according to the naturalism. Not commander, not policymaker, not examiner, not authoritarian. So what is meant by negative education in Rousseau's naturalism? So here again I am reading what is meant by negative education in Rousseau's naturalism. A. Denying education to children, B. Removing the obstacle to natural development, C. Emphasizing punishment, D. Avoiding all learning. The answer is removing obstacle to natural development. It is called as negative education as per the Rousseau's naturalism. So these are the few questions for you. Okay, thank you for watching Mohan's Teaching Corner. Please do subscribe and share with your friends. Thank you. All the best.